What's going on, guys? My name is Mitch Robs, and today we're going to be going over another Plankerton AFK Endurance build. So today we're going to be talking about the Northwest Amplifier Amp Amp. We're going to be talking about that today. Guys, if you guys like this kind of content, please leave a like on the video and consider commenting down below what you guys want me to do next, as well as consider subscribing to the channel. I come out with content like this all the time. As well as consider following my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Mitch_Robs, where I stream about twice a week there. And as well as I have a Discord, discord.gg/Mitch. The link will be in the description and on screen. Alright, so we're going to be talking about Northwest Amplifier today, and specifically we're going to be talking about the west direction. So Northwest Amplifier, from the base that I tested it in, gets hit wave 12, 18, 24, and 30. And it has 3 different directions, so durability is really not your big issue here. The big thing is you are going to get a wave 30 hit here, so it has to be pretty robust tunnels. So the first side we're going to be going over is the west side, and it's going to be the easier of the sides. So the first thing I'm going to do is like I know the layout of the tunnel, but I want to get the lobber shields right. I'm going to start out by going all the way up like this and building up. This isn't what you guys necessarily do, but this is how I find like my flingers and lobber shield distances that I need to do. I'm going to take it right here, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the tile directly underneath this is how far they can actually throw. The flingers can. So from this tile onwards, we need to like kind of block off from their throwing site. All right, so it'd be this tile. Where are we? Okay, so it'd be this tile, and onward in a diagonal or like a circular motion, but I just do it in a diagonal. But then like their only other throwing spot would be up here, so we don't really have to worry about a lobber shield on this side. But all right, so that's the first thing, is we want to know where they can throw from. So that helps me out a lot when I'm designing these amplifiers, and it's just like a rough estimate of where they can throw. It's not the exact thing, but like I usually cover a tile past it and then leave a spot for them to throw, but kill them with a damaging tunnel. But anyways, so let's talk about spawns. Spawns are pretty simple. They're just all back here, right? They're all back here. So the pathway that we want to do is we want to bring them up this little ridgy terrain, because this ridge terrain is really ugly for the husk to walk up. So they'll walk up here, walk up here, walk up here. We're going to bring them right here. So we want them to walk up at this path. We want them to walk here. We want them to cut left, left. Then we want them to walk down this ramp. We want them to come here, left a tile, and then they're at the amplifier. We're actually going to do this a bit of recycling. Normally I'm doing damaging tunnels, but honestly we can get away with a good recycler here, so why not? So first thing first, we're going to put a wall here. We're going to put walls lining this. A wall here. Here. Alright, so it should look a little bit like this. This is the basic loadout, or layout of it. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to take them up here. There's also going to be a wall right here. There's going to be 2 walls like that, and then we're going to block it off here as well, and we're going to block off behind that. All of this build over here is not really necessary, but I'll show you guys the like how to block off and everything for this. But basically, they're going to come up here. We're going to have a wall launcher. This is going to be an Aldera 1 reload speed wall launcher here. We're going to have an Aldera 2 reload speed wall launcher here. If my ping wasn't 300, those would come out a little bit faster. We're going to edit a low wall like this, and we're going to have a low wall like that. We're going to then place a blue wooden floor spike. We're going to place it down here. Actually, no. Yeah, that's fine. We're then going to place a 3 times impact, 2 times reload speed floor launcher here. We're going to place... Actually, no. Take that back. Let's do instead of that, we're going to stagger their timings a little bit. So we're going to have a 4 times impact. So it's going to be a 4 times impact, 1 times reload speed. But I have to clear inventory space, so we're just going to do this real quick. So 4 times impact, 1 times reload speed. We'll make a couple of those. So let's see. Let's go here. Let's erase a couple and then make a couple. So we're going to do that. We're going to erase a couple, and we're going to make 4 times impact, 1 times reload speed ones. What this is gonna do is it's gonna see we have like these 2x reload speed wall launchers. This is going to actually like stagger their timings a little bit, so it'll catch more husks. So we're gonna have these particularly on these 3 tiles, these floor launchers. Then we'll erase these real quick, make them into the 3x impact, and we'll be Gucci. So there, and then we'll pick up the rest of our traps. So we're gonna have them on those 3 tiles. We're going to have an all Dura 2x reload speed sound wall on this right tile. So if we can find that, we're going to have it right here. All Dura 2x reload speed wall launcher. We're going to have an all Dura 2x reload speed sound wall on this particular tile. Now, granted, I don't think I've ever had a propane make it past this recycling, if I'm being real with y'all. The main reason I have this is in case they do, these sound walls. But we're going to have an all Dura 2x reload speed, 1 effect duration wall light right here. We're going to then have a 3x impact, 2x reload speed wall launcher right here. And then we're going to have a tar pit. This tar pit's going to be right here. It's going to be all durability. And this is where we're going to start killing like our big smasher boys and stuff like that. So we're going to take a, where is it? It's going to be a damage, crit rating, crit damage effect duration. Place it here. Then we're going to have the same rolled broadsides. These are going to be damage, crit rating, crit damage, durability. And these are going to be on each side. We're going to keep going through like this. We're going to have kind of like the similar setup. We're going to have broadside. We're going to have a wall dart with double crit rating, double crit damage. If I can find it. So double crit rating, double crit damage. And then we're going to have a ceiling zapper with double crit rating, double crit damage here. There goes my dog barking. Shut up, Bo. We're then going to place it here. We're then going to go down a tile. We're going to place that same ceiling zapper. We're going to edit our walls into these low walls. We're going to place one here, and then a regular wall here. We're going to place a ceiling tile, then a wall over here. This is going to be a wall dart. We're going to have it on both sides. So we're going to have one right there. So we're going to have our double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. These are going to be on each of these walls. And this is solely for killing smashers, right? And mini bosses. Nothing else is going to make it this far because they're cycling in the front of the tunnel. A double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts on each of these walls. We're then going to have a ceiling tile, wall. This is just going to be a wall, honestly, at this point. Nothing should make it down here. This is going to be a wall. We're just going to make this into a low wall. A wall behind it. We're going to place a wall here, just for some layering so they actually go to the right path. We're going to have a low wall here, and then a wall behind it. And realistically, that's our tunnel, right? We're going to throw our ceiling zappers up. So ceiling zapper. We'll place a dynamo here. So where's my dynamos? Dynamo, and then the rest are wall darts. The double crit rating, double crit damage wall darts. I get asked a lot, like, whether you can use, like, 106 traps, and I say go for it. Honestly, I think the damage output should be fine in Plankerton. I'm not testing it, so I'm not going to, like, necessarily recommend it, but, like, you guys can go ahead and test it, and I'm sure it'll do fine. But I'm not going to confidently say yes that you can use, like, 106 with, like, a not god rolled, because my tunnels are built with those in mind, but you guys could probably get away with it. But, yeah, that should be the tunnel. We just put these 2 tar pits here. Alright, so now let's do this, like, recycling bit right here, right? So we do want to come right here. We want to start adding our little, like, recycler. Right, remember how we have, like, the lava shield? We're going to actually integrate that in, and integrate our spawn trap into the lava shield. So remember, our tile that they can actually throw is right here. So we have to make sure we make a lava shield for this, and flinger shield. But first things first is we're going to come over here, and we're going to add, like, a little bit of our, into our recycling system. So we're going to add our little recycling system. We're just going to go 2 high with these, right? Realistically, you don't even need the 2 high. So we could actually get away with 1 high over here. Like this. I do get nervous about husks like bouncing off of each other and going over into the block off over here. So I do line this over here with walls, but that's just me being paranoid. You don't necessarily have to do that. We're then gonna continue on, and right here where this floor launcher hits, we're going to have floor tiles right here. And this should be like where they're starting to come up right here. We're then going to come to the end of this tile. We're going to have a tile here. 1 out, 2 out. So we're going to have a 2x2. We're going to continue 2 more out and just make a 3x3 here. What this is going to do is we're going to have all durability 2 times reload speed, whatchamacallit, drop traps on these, and anything that comes onto this ridgy area is going to get knocked around and knocked down off this ridgy area, and they're going to get stuck here. And that's exactly what we want for it, is them getting stuck. So we can also, if we really want to, take out this little piece of lava shield and just place these 2 floors here. That's going to be a little bit easier. So in that 3x3 that we mentioned, I'm just going to put all durability 2 times reload speed right here on these. Boom. So we just have a 3x3 right here. This is going to be plenty. Especially because this doesn't get hit very often. Since it's only 4 guaranteed waves, and like honestly, this should be fine. The all durability 2 times reload speed. If you're having troubles with durability, you can always take off a reload speed or take off both reload speeds and go all durability. All right. So once we have that, we're going to come to this wall and we're going to place an all durability 2 times reload speed wall launcher. If I can find the right one. There we go. Over here on this right side, realistically, we don't want things coming over here. So we're just going to throw the double crit rating, double crit damage wall dynamos with heals builds attached on all of these walls right here. We're still going to do our little lobber shield, and we haven't forgotten about that just yet. So remember, this is their throw spot right here. So we have to block off all of that. So we're going to continue on 1, 2, like that. We're going to go up 1, 2 like this, and we're going to go up 3 on this last one. And that should cover that. Theoretically. Yeah, that should cover that completely. So it's going to be 3, 2, and then it's going to be our massive, like, drop trap spawn area. And realistically, you could add more drop traps in here, right? You can add a drop trap in this spot right here. So let's go find it. You can add a drop trap right here. After they get wall launched out here, you could add drop trap and stuff like that. But, like, honestly, it's a bit overkill. Okay, so once we have all this, our tunnel is basically done. We just have to work on our block off. So if we go through it, look at all this recycling. All right. So now let's work on our block off. Let's go on this right side over here, the south side. And honestly, you're not going to need too much, but we're going to add like at least about 3 to 4 layers behind each of these. So what we're going to do is behind each wall, you're going to put a cone and then you're going to surround it in walls. All right? Like this. This is a pretty straightforward path for them to walk, but we still, like, if we're bringing them to this edge, it might be easier for them to go through our block off. So we do want to block it off a little bit, instead of pathing them over, like, 2 or 3 tiles. So once we have a cone surrounded in walls behind each wall, we're then going to place another layer behind it. Now, this might seem a little bit excessive, but it's going to help you guys that are lower power level. So, you guys can try more or less block off, but this is the block off I'm going to go with. And there. So I'll give you guys like a little overhead of what I just did. So it's just literally 2 layers of sandwiches here. Like that. So there's 4x1, 4x1, 2x1. Right? And that should honestly be about it. Make sure everything is tier 3 on this, but this should be the tunnel, right? We're going to have a northwest-north. So all of this over here, if flingers walk over here, they should be going into your tunnel anyway. So you won't really have to worry about this for west. The only thing I would say is if you don't have this cave amp, this C amp right here, you might want to like focus on placing some like layering over here so the flingers don't walk around and go through the cave and stuff like that, or give them like a pathway but like kill them in that pathway. But that should be about it on this tunnel. I do hope you guys enjoy this build. I know it's a super simple build, and it features a good bit of recycling, which I want you guys to learn. I'm going to start going over some videos about like recycling and different concepts in the game that like you guys could learn that you may not know about, that I use in everyday builds, but a lot of you guys just don't know about. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, leave a like on the video and consider commenting down below what you guys want me to go over next, as well as consider commenting on, or not commenting, wow, consider subscribing on the video and the channel. I make content like this and Save the World content, as well as I'm branching out into other things. So stay on the lookout for that kind of stuff. As well as consider joining my Discord at discord.gg/Mitch_Robs, and consider watching my Twitch at twitch.tv/Mitch_Robs, where we do memes, Mythic Storm King, Endurance, other games. It's a lot of fun time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.